Hey Star Wars fans, Budget Jedi here. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying the holidays. So today's actually a ramble vlog. I wanted to talk about some customization that I'm about to do on some of my Black Series 6-inch figures. As you know, I love to display my figures, especially the 6-inch versions of my favorite characters. And I absolutely love them looking as movie accurate as possible. And so whenever there's a chance for me to customize my figures with the help of people in the collecting community, I try to share them with you all. In this case, I recently bought these two figures, the Luke Skywalker and Ray. Both obviously very important characters, very main characters in their movies, and a must display in my book. However, I wasn't really impressed with the face paint that Hasbro did. I feel like the sculpt is there. They did a great job sculpting and making the actual figure, but the paint job, excuse me, is not there. And same with Ray. I think she could have looked a lot more movie accurate to the character. Anyway, I contacted a local customizer, Kingpin Customs, and I asked him to do a quick repaint on the faces, and I can't wait to show you guys when I get these back. Alright guys, I'm back, and these are not the figures that were repainted. This is about 3.5 months later, and I wanted to show you these that I got back from Kingpin Customs. And I ended up getting 3 figures repainted by him, a very affordable price. And I can't wait to show you each what they look like. Let's start with Luke. I want to know what you guys think as well, but I am very impressed with the repaint he's done, and I think it makes a big difference to the actual figure. You know, again, I think that Hasbro does a good job with sculpting the figure, but just didn't really come through on the paint job. And I think this looks a lot more like Tatooine Luke than the previous version. And here's Ray. I think she looks a lot better. As you might notice, Kingpin Customs also weathered her clothing to make it look a little dirtied up. And I think that, you know, she looks a lot better. And here's the third figure that I ended up getting done. This is Poe Dameron. Now I will be doing before and after shots for all of them, and in my opinion, they look tons better. Also some weathering on his pilot suit here. I'm not sure if I can get it to focus really well on you guys, but there it is. I feel like the sculpt is definitely there, but it just wasn't painted right. So there it is, and let me do a quick comparison. You know, here's Luke before and after, and here is Ray before and after, and here is Poe Dameron before and after. Out of the 3 that I got repainted, Luke is definitely my favorite because obviously I'm a big fan of the original trilogies. I'm not too enthusiastic about his tunic here that came with Hasbro's version. So what I did was I went to my favorite Star Wars clothing, action figure clothing store, Rick409 on eBay, and they sent me 2 of customized Tatooine Luke Skywalker tunic. And as you can see there, they make a white one, and they also make an off-white one, if you can see that on camera. And I think he's more of an off-white tunic in the movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right on him, which actually I can probably do on camera right now because his belt just unbuckled on me. There's shirtless Luke for you guys. Here comes the new tunic. And I completely forgot if it's left side over or right side over, but that doesn't matter right now. Let's just put it on. buckle the belt back on right here in the back. Hopefully that stays in. And there it is. There's Luke Skywalker with the new tunic or robe. And I think he looks really, really much more movie accurate. What do you guys think? I really love it. He looks a lot better with the face paint as well as the soft goods. Huge thanks to Kingpin Customs and Rick409 on eBay. You know, I want to see what you guys think of this. I absolutely love soft goods, you know, and I think it just looks a lot more movie accurate when done right. And I'm very excited about all these three figures, really. Fantastic job. So here are my new and improved Black Series figures in their display poses. And I'm very happy with them. I don't usually do anything crazy with my 6-inch figures. They usually just stand there as a display to kind of bring me back to the movies. What I'm going to do now, though, I want to do a quick comparison of my 6-inch, or my two best 6-inch figures of Luke Skywalker. Here, side to side. On the left is obviously my Hasbro version, and on the right is my SH Figure Arts Luke Skywalker, which is an import product. Also a very, very cool and well done figure. Now, before I modified my Hasbro one, I'd probably say Figure Arts is a much better figure, but now that it's got this updated face paint and updated tunic, I feel like really Hasbro is as good as, if not better than, the Figure Arts. And the reason I like the Hasbro version is because if you notice here, he's got the updated tunic. What Hasbro did was they made a tunic that had very small arm openings, which is absolutely not the way it was in the movie. You know, fans like me, we always notice those kind of things, which, again, if you sculpted it on, it looks a little less natural and less reminiscent of the movie. Again, I guess it comes down to what preference you have. But for me, I like it better, you know, with this tailored tunic. It looks so much more realistic to me. But at the same time, I can see that the Figure Arts plastic molded version is also good when you want to have certain posed look without wrinkling the fabric. And it also comes with a bunch of very cool accessories as well, to those of you that are familiar with that product. But let me know what you guys think personally, if you agree with me or not. But overall, you know, I'm very happy with all of these redone Black Series figures. Big thanks to Kingpin Customs for getting these done for me. And as usual, thanks to Rick409 on eBay for making such great soft goods using really great fabric. Links to everybody's page and store down below in the description. Be sure to check out all the great artists that I mention from time to time. And keep in mind, some of these artists get very, very busy and can take months and months to complete their work. So be sure to communicate clearly your expectations and limits. That's a little tip from me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.